Hello everyone and welcome to another pick a pile reading. So after doing those two with V, I was inspired to do more and I went, I don't know what to do though. So I brainstormed with my sister just to get some questions and stuff. So this one is, what will the rest of 2020 bring you? And I'm doing it kind of wintry cream. Wintry themed. I meant to say creamed. Wintry creamed. So we have 3 piles here, and I am using the Eye Candy Oracle. I'm using the Chocolate Affirmation cards. I'm using the Winter Weight, the Unicorn Oracle by Cordelia. What's her name? Cordelia Francis Barbs. This one. I'm using this one because it's very wintry. The Aurora Borealis in the background, and we will be elaborating with the Llewellyn Tarot. So, we have 3 piles. I'm just going to go by the little chocolate affirmation on it. You'll read them once you pick the pile. So, peanuts, which is chocolate coated peanuts, which is trust. That's pile 1. Pile 2 is chocolate fountain, which is abundance. And pile 3 is baking chocolate, which is boredom. In fairness, that is 2020, to be honest. But yeah, so we have pile 1, 2, or 3. So take a deep breath in and out. Okay, so we'll start with pile 1. Okay, pile number 1. So you guys were the peanuts, and it's about trust. So we're just going to read this here. Breathe in and you can read it. Be careful where you place your trust. Remember that with every door that closes, another will open. You are being guided to a situation that is much better, even though it doesn't feel like it is right now. It is right now. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Trust yourself. Trust in the universe. Trust is the time. Oh, there's a lot of trust in those sentences. This is a time to break free of the past and anything that may be holding you back. And this is the affirmation you say to yourself. So you can say it with me or you could say it afterwards. I trust in my own intuition. I am guided as to where the universe wants to lead me. I trust in the divine order of things. So this is all about having trust, okay? So that's pretty straightforward. So the peanut pile is all about trust. So we get to the tarot in a bit. We have the Winter Weight. I am using V's Oracle. I might bring out more of the cards, but you know. So you have repercussions. Is it? Recuperation. I keep doing that. Recuperation. Bitterness. Confession. I might grab 2 more. I might do this for the other groups as well. So you have 5 altogether. Grab the top 2 here. Okay, no, I need a shuffle. No. Let's see. We'll do 2 more. Actually, no, we'll do 1 more because we have the big oracle here. Oh, divination. Okay, I'm going to grab 2 here for these other groups. Why not? Okay. And that is for that one. And that one. Okay, so that's all done. We have 4 eye candy oracles, and then the unicorn one is the unicorn one is trust in it. So if trust and trust. Wow. Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. Okay. So these cards are literally sandwiched between 2 cards that say trust. So we have the trust card there. Wow, that's mad. There's like crease in this. This is a tea towel I found in it's like a dollar store. Like, what would you call it? So we call it a pound shop, but we're not even in pounds. It's like a Euro Giant. Or it was deals really, but it's a Christmas tea towel, and I went, oh, that'd be a nice background. Anyway, so there's a crease in it. But okay, so we have trust. So there's recuperation here for you. You have been hurt. That makes sense. You've been hurt. You've been hurt really bad, and now you're feeling really bitter towards this person. It's really bitter towards this person. And it could be a job, it could be a company, because like they could have let you go and you could be bitter about that, or you could be bitter about a person. And that's you know, that's where your recuperation here, because you're just like, I need this time to myself. I don't want to be near anyone. I just want a hermit, leave me be, kind of thing. So, yeah, so that's where you're being bitter. But then, we see your confession here. You're confessing to yourself that, wow, that's so out of character for me that I was bitter and very angry and, you know, just being very negative about that person. And when you do that, the universe will, like, you know, do the judgment card kind of thing, you know, get their comeuppance. And then you go, huh. You just realise the divination. I say divination is like the power. It's like the overall divine energy from the universe. And we can see that you confess that the universe has made you confess that. And that's where you have to... Look, they're sandwiched here between two trust cards. Like peanuts and a unicorn. That is a sentence. Peanuts and a unicorn. Okay. Let's go to your tarot. So, you're bitter about something. And you need time to just recharge and be yourself. 10 of Wands, that's straightforward. You're very tired from this. 2 of Wands. There's a choice. You can either stay bitter or move forward. Do you know? Makes sense. The Fool! What the hell? Look, leap into the unknown. Look at that. Leap into the unknown, and the Fool came up. Oh my goodness. So leap into kind of like just admitting to yourself, wow, I was pretty damn mean. Damn, we have 3 of Wands. You're waiting for something. You're waiting for a sign from the universe to go, am I allowed to go back to where I was now? Like, that keeps popping up, so I'm like, eh. And then we see that you've worked really hard on yourself for the rest of 2020. Definitely, you've worked really hard on yourself because of this issue. But we have a King of Swords here. I'm just reading the other cards. So, you definitely do put a firm, you know, stance on going, I'm not taking any BS anymore, okay? No more BS. Not taking any more BS from anyone. Okay? Let's just go through it. I'm just going to turn on the light here. It's a bit dark for me. Okay, no. It's making a glare. Forget it. I'll deal with it. I'm using natural daylight and it's overcast. It's great. So yeah, there's repercussions. Repercussions for being negative. But you need to recuperate. As you're trying to find out, to admit it to yourself that you need to confess about why you're being bitter, you know? And it's because of this 10 of Wands here, because they were overpowering you and giving you all their crap on top of your own, and then it just pushed you over the edge. So you had a choice to either take the leap of faith or not. Well, you took the leap of faith because the Fool came up. Took the leap of faith. Now you're waiting because you just, like, it's like you took the leap and you gained an extra wand, another wand here, because you have 2 then 3. As you gain the wand, you're like, okay, I'll wait and sit back and just relax for a bit with this recuperation. And you work hard and you just work from home. Like, do things, the projects that you were putting aside because of work or this person's drama was making you feel so drained. Like, they were an energy vampire. You know what I mean? Like, they're those kind of people that make you go, oh, I'm exhausted just from standing near them. I've had people like that. It's awful. And as you do, while you're just working away on the project that you left behind with this 8 of Pentacles, you gain this shield in a way. You gain this sense of, I'm not taking any bullshit, I'm not a pushover anymore. So I feel like you need to trust in yourself and in order to go forward. So we're going to do some elaborations with this deck. I just had it out, so I went, oh, that'll do. Oh, hello. 3 of Swords. Yeah, you were very betrayed. That's clear. That's very clear. You were very betrayed. Yeah, you were very... They might have pulled you in as well. They could have pulled you in to the drama. And as you did that, you were taking on their bullshit as well. Whoa. 2 of Pentacles and 2 of Swords jumped out. I'm going to take them as together because there's another 2. Look, see, look, 2, 2, 2. Wow. So there's a lot of balancing going on. Like, you're trying to figure out how to work with this. I feel like this is more this. Like, you're working out this and your 2 of swords is here. You're trying to protect yourself, but you're also trying to figure out what it is. And one more. Yeah, no, that's very, very true. Wow. Because you protect yourself and then you go, do you know what? I'm going to focus on me and find out my balance. I think this one that stuck out. The Hierophant. You're seeking guidance. Now, this could be you, this King of Swords, but you could seek guidance from that King of Swords. You know? And the overall end at the end is the 5 of Wands. Fighting. This is verbal fighting. Loads of verbal rubbish being thrown around. So 2020, the last bit of it, it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride, but it's not so bad that you're stressed, like, to the nines. Like, there's no 10 of Swords, there's no 9 of Swords. It seems like it's just hearsay, and your doubt, you took in the hearsay and the doubt, do you know what I mean? Like, you doubted yourself. Which is the worst kind of feeling, I know that feeling. Like, when you hear people say this, that and the other about you, and they're not really directing it at you, or in a way, you know what I mean? And then you go, oh, I feel crap about myself now. But I definitely feel like it's a person or a work person that has made you feel so bitter, and that's what that recuperation was. You're like, I need to get out of here. It's too toxic. I can't. Because look how toxic it is that it became a 3 of Swords. Like, that's a great 3 of Swords with the barbed wire, actually. Don't normally see the barbed wire on it. Okay, pile 1. That is a lot. You need to trust yourself, the universe, and eventually you will trust again to people. Like, you have your group of friends. Like, I always say this, the closest people in my life I can count on one hand. So I can count on one hand, they're the closest people. I have friends, yes, but my closest friends I can count on one hand. Do you know what I mean? Think of that, like, you do that. That's a good exercise. Like, count your closest friends on your one hand. Like, who's been there for you, and who's, like, you know, been. Don't count the ones who are negative. Like, oh, I've known this person longer, so that they count. It doesn't matter if you've known them longer. It's how they affect you. Like, I have friends who I've known for 2 years. I've had friends I've known for 8 years, and the people who've known me for 8 years were awful. It doesn't matter about the length of time they know you. It's what they've contributed to your life. Oh, that was my tummy. You heard that? Okay, pile 1. So that is your reading. I will leave that there, and I will see you all very soon. Okay, on to pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2. You guys are up. Let's see what your little chocolate affirmation is. So you have the chocolate fountain, which is abundance. So I'm going to come in here. Okay, it's all focused. This card affirms that despite how things may feel, life is overflowing with abundance. Your hard work has paid off, and now is your time to reap the reward. Physically, emotionally, and spiritually, you are on top of the world. Embrace the incoming tide of positive energy. Now we're down here now. Go with the flow, accept blessings with gratitude, and know that you are brimming with abundance and good fortune. This is the affirmation you say to yourself. You can say it with me, or you can say it after. Abundance is all around me. Abundance is my natural birthright. Everyone is allowed to have abundance. Like, you're allowed to have that magnitude of good things coming to you. Now, don't be all like, oh, I deserve this and that. That's called arrogance. That's not abundance. Right, so we'll get to the tarot later. We'll do the oracles. Ooh, so I'm going to do this one first because that was in the order. So you have staycation. That's such a cool one, isn't it? Can't tell if that's like banana pudding or something. I don't know. It's very interesting. So staycation. Anticipation. Potential. And prosperity. Okay, so I have added a card in because I went, oh, this doesn't seem full enough at the top. And then your unicorn is partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with and build up a talented support team. I'm sorry, I thought it was out of camera. Oh, but there it is. Look, I'll just let you read it there. Partnership. Isn't that gorgeous? It's stunning. So pretty. Okay. We'll get to the tarot in a second. So let's see. So, staycation. 2020 is literally, the whole thing is a staycation, isn't it? It's a staycation. You're allowed to sit outside and have a cocktail and sit in the garden or on the veranda or wherever you are, whatever you have in your garden. You can sit in the goddamn jacuzzi if you have one. Just know that a staycation is worth a holiday. You can just have a holiday at home, because what's the thing we all love when we come back from a holiday is the fact that you go, oh, I can stay in my own bed. Do you know what I mean? I noticed that everyone says, I'd love to go back to my own bed. I can't stay in hotel beds or whatever. Do you know? I love my own bed. You know what I mean? I love going home to my space, like my little corner, even though I've just been to Timbuktu or the Caribbean or whatever and got a tan. I don't tan, but got a tan or whatever. I'd rather stay at home. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather stay at home. I'd love to travel, don't get me wrong. This is me now personally. I'd love to travel. Just can't right now. Anticipation. So maybe that staycation, you're like, oh, I can't wait for that week off. I'm going to do so much stuff. I'm going to be practical. I'm going to clean up stuff. I need to do that. My spring clean routine is off by a mile. But like you start doing things that you're looking forward to this week or two off, these something days off to get rid of your holidays for 2020, because no one can use them. So they just stay at home or whatever. And yeah, so you're looking forward to this staycation. And there's a potential. So what's the potential that you guys can do on this staycation? I definitely feel like you either do something that you've wanted to do. Like if you have a week or two off, do something that you've wanted to do or have been putting off. Like give or take your guidance, your guidelines and stuff in your country. But I definitely feel like you're like, I wanted to hike that trail for so long, I'm going to do it. I wanted to redecorate, repaint the kitchen, I'm going to do it. Don't care, doing it, repainting it. Hate the yellow, I want a cream colour or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Go with the flow of things. Or do the things you've been putting off. And that's the potential. Like you can accomplish so much. Be productive on a staycation. And that can make you feel so much better than before, you know? Then we have prosperity here. Prosperity. So there's something very, like, it's amazing coming. Something is awesome. Something's awesome. That's a great one for prosperity. Just something awesome. That's it. There's something really good coming. It could be this partnership. So maybe you and your partner or you and someone form a team to do something. Like you could either do the hike, get a group together. You could, because that's still technically teamwork, because you're working together to hike the thing and keep an eye on each other. One's the leader, one's the one at the back, making sure no one falls back and they're not getting lost or they fall or whatever. That kind of thing. Or in the case of like redecorating the house, it could be you get your friends going, hey, are you off this week? Yeah. Do you want to help me paint my house and we can just have a few drinks? Yeah, sure. That kind of thing. But as long as there's people who've been in your house, you know, throughout this. Six of Swords. There's travel. I'm going home. That's it. There is travel involved for the staycation, so maybe you do go somewhere. You don't go far away. 9 of Wands. Okay, so you're very protective of your home right now. You're like, I'm not letting certain people in. I don't want the negative coming in. Oh, I forgot about this 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Teamwork. Foundations being built. Ah, that's so good. It's synced in with the Unicorn Oracle or King of Wands. You're getting stuff done. King of Wands is like the wands are like, how would I put it? I always say wands are the verb of tarot, right? They're the doing cards. Like they like doing things. They like getting things done. Do you know? So I feel like that King of Wands is you. I'm out of breath. Talking too much. The King of Wands is you at the end of all this. Like, look what you've accomplished. Like, you've decorated the Christmas tree the proper way because you have time, rather than just going, I'll just fling it up, it's fine. Do you know what I mean? Because now we have time to decorate our house properly. We have time on our hands. Like, that's the craziest thing about 2020, is that everyone was like, oh no, I can't go anywhere, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't go to work, I can't do this. But I went, hold on, you've been given time and you have your family. Think of that. Like, that's a crazy thing to think. Knight of Wands, getting out there and doing things. This is literally the verb card. It's the running, it's the jumping, it's getting out there and doing things card. So I definitely feel like you do. I always say the kings are always at home minding the castle, minding things, you know? So I definitely feel like at home, you do redecorate that kitchen or whatever it is. Like, just touch up the things that you've been putting off, like repaint the hallway, or, you know, do the little, like, TLC bits of the house that you've been putting off. But then you do go out and do that hike trail or whatever it is, you know? Then we have the Six of Cups. Ooh, so someone from your past is helping out. Maybe you just reconnect with a childhood friend or a high school friend, you know? And that's the partnership that's built. It's reconnected. Just find trustworthy people to partner with. So I definitely feel like, that's what it says on that. But I definitely feel like that is a thing. Like, that's huge. That's a great thing. Alright, let's see. I've shuffled this. Like, got rid of all the... Made sure the cards are mixed up. If they come out again, that's fine. Let's see. Oh. Oh, for God's sake, Six of Swords. I get it, you're going. The universe like, move. Get out there. Please go somewhere. Stop staying at home. And I'm like, I can't. I have to stay at home for my safety. Okay, so there is movement in some way, but I do like how this one is like going away and we're seeing them arriving in this one. Like, look. See the way they're from, the views from behind, they've just left port and this is them arriving because we're seeing them from the front. Very interesting. So you get there, what do you do? Oh God, that was funny. Go somewhere. Do something. Oh, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Basking in what you have. Enjoying the fruits of your labour, you know? Anticipation. That's probably anticipation going, I get to go home and play my new PlayStation. I get to go home and, you know, catch up on Netflix. That's what I get to do. Like, those kind of things. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of things that you can do without risking, you know, the guidelines. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Very home bird. We've got a queen and we have a king here. I know they're not the same suit, but maybe you and your partner, either way, you can be the male, you can be the female energy, you could be the male with the female energy, you could be the female with the male energy. It doesn't matter. There's a power couple here. You have a king and a queen. There's a power couple, and the king likes to get stuff done and planned. The Queen of Pentacles is the home bird, and she likes to get the home organised. So that probably does signify that you're redecorating the house for the rest of 2020. You're like, you know what? This thing is still happening. Let's renovate the bedrooms or whatever. Like, take down the wallpaper or whatever. You know, do small things to make the home more of a home. Because sometimes people go home and they're just there to sleep. I find that crazy. And we have, ooh, the Knight of Swords. 2 knights. We have a Knight of Wands and a Knight of Swords. So you have a game plan, but you only have a certain amount of time. Because obviously, as I said, it's a staycation. You only have a certain amount of weeks off before the Christmas break. So you're like, huzzah, get it done. I always love that when I do that. Huzzah, get it done. Oh, let's see. Okay. Let's do one more. I feel like I need another. Oh, that's too many. Come back. Let's do one more. I want to see what that knight is about. 6 of Wands. Okay, so he's very, you know. Oh, we got a page for the overall energy. We got the Page of Swords. We'll get to that in a minute. He's very. These 2 knights are the same person. I feel like they can be a fire sign or a air sign, but it also could be the fact that it could be 2 and 2. Like, you want to get stuff done, but you want to get it done quick, and you come back feeling on top of the world. You feel great. You know, you feel great about that. There's nothing wrong with feeling great about being on top of the world. You know. Then we have the Page of Swords as the overall energy here. I feel like the Page of Swords is the student, right? You're learning things, okay? This is about mental and logical stuff. That's what the swords mean. And to wield a sword is not just to go, oh, I look cool. You have to do it for protection. You have to do it for, you know, feeling protective about yourself. And, like, you know, you feel confident in yourself. Pages are students as well. Don't forget that. Pages are only learning their suit. I feel like there's something else. I want to do something about this 6 of Cups. Like, what's in store for that? Maybe the person from your past is this Knight of Swords. The person from the past could be an air sign, a male usually, with the Knight. I feel like it's a guy. It's a person. It's a guy, mostly, or it could be a female, as I said, with male tendencies. You know, that happens to tomboys, whatever. But yeah, like, always take the knights and the kings and queens like gender neutral, if that makes sense. They're just anything. But if they do, like, show up, like there's 2 knights there, I can tell that's a male. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a guy coming up. It's a male. It's a man. Oh my god! Another Knight of Pentacles. What has happened? This person is all over the place. They're so multi-talented. I feel like this person, this could be you going, hey, look at, because look, I think this is you, okay? This is you, pile 2, okay? Because we have the Knight of Wands wanting to get shit done, and then we have that Knight of Swords coming from your past. I definitely feel like this is the guy from your past. And he's coming back going, look at all the things I've done. And then you come face to face to each other like this, and then you go, well, I can offer you this if you're struggling. And he goes, that's where you kind of take the Knight of Swords off guard, because they're like, what? You want to help me? Maybe there's someone who you need to partner with to help. That could be it as well. I want to get one more. This one's like one of those things, like, it's not finished. No, not that one. Okay, no, it wants to be that one. I was like, that doesn't feel right. 2 of Pentacles. So it's definitely helping this person with their career goals. Maybe you're helping them make a new CV and find a new job. And maybe because you're on holidays, you go, oh wait, I know there's an opening in our department. I can look for it for you and see if it suits you, and then go from there. Okay, pile 2. Wow, that's a lot of abundance coming your way. That's a lot of abundance for the rest of 2020. So you have abundance coming your way in staycation. You're getting time off. You're redecorating your house, and there's someone from your past who you're going to help. Maybe they'll help you redecorate the house, that kind of thing. Okay, so pile 2, that's that there. I will leave that there, and I'll go on to pile 3. Okay, pile 3. So you guys are the baking chocolate, which is boredom. So we're going to see what it says about this. There's nothing wrong with being bored. Nothing wrong with it. A situation may arouse feelings of boredom, but with some creative thought and action, circumstances will start to improve. Ideas are forming, and it's time to make things happen. Introduce a spark of creativity to your life. Reactivate an abandoned hobby. That's mad. Enjoyed in your past, or begin a new one. Learn a new skill or change your mindset so that things feel less bitter. Cooking chocolate's bitter. And stagnated as they have in the past. This is the affirmation you say. You could say it with me, or you could say it afterwards. You can pause it and read it. I create the icing on the cake. I gain the sweet things I want in life. Isn't that lovely? That's good. That's really nice. So we're going to see what is so boring about the last bit of 2020 for you guys. Okay. Do the tarot last, and I will elaborate with the Llewellyn deck. Right, let's see what oracles you have. You have risks. You need to take risks. That's why you're bored, because you're not taking risks. Okay? That's it, done. That's your reading. Bye. Sensuality. So maybe you need to be more confident in yourself. I always see sensuality as like you're seeing yourself, but you are attractive, do you know what I mean? But you're not like overly sexualizing it, if that makes sense. It's more like the person rather than the act. Endurance. Okay, you got endurance. So you're very strong, capable of taking risks, and we have service. The universe is at your service. I like that. The universe is at your service. Okay, and you're... Oh, we got the possibility one. Okay, so raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Do you know what I mean? You have to take risks. You know what I mean? This is why you're bored, because you're not taking risks and things. You're not moving forward. Like, if I picked up the YouTube thing because I was bored. Do you know what I mean? I said, I need something to do. I'm bored. And I'm only doing it for fun. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing it for fun. Like, I don't care if I don't get countless subscribers. Do you know what I mean? I'm just doing it for me and for fun. And that's all it is. You know, like, you take risks and you just enjoy what you have. You know, like, you enjoy it while it is what it is. It is what it is. That's it. Now, as I said about sensuality, maybe you need to take risks in... Maybe you need to take a risk in self-love, because that might be a thing you're not happy with and you're not, you know, confident in. So first off, we'll go to your tarot now. We have Temperance. I thought that was the Empress, actually. We have Temperance. Isn't that a gorgeous Temperance card? This is the Winter Weight. I will link this deck below because it's just phenomenal. This is the new one. So this is the one with the blue backing. I think there's one with a red backing. I didn't like that one because it has borders in it. I don't mind borders, it's just, I know, it just didn't suit this deck. So there's Temperance. You're finding a new balance. Maybe you need to find the risk of taking a new balance. Taking chances, you know, take the chance. Take a chance on me. And we have 7 of Wands. You're very defensive. Why are you being defensive? This is probably endurance kicking in. You're just like, no, leave me be, I'll do my thing. But the universe is at your service. Oh god, we have 5 of Swords. This is why you're not taking risks. You're picking up everyone else's crap, picking it all up. This is why you're tired. The High Priestess. The universe is at your service again. The High Priestess is literally the card of the... I always say she's like... She is the universe in a card. Like, she's the person who knows all, sees all, and all that stuff. So I definitely feel like she is here to help you. That's probably the possibility of taking a risk. There's the Empress. I knew I picked up the Empress. I remember seeing her jump out. She faced up and I was throwing these out. The Empress, you need to be kind and take care of yourself. I feel like this is more self-care. Maybe that's what the self-care service is. It's like self-care to serve yourself. Do you know? I'm sticking with that service thing. King of Pentacles. Very down to earth. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's a very down to earth. You're at the top of your career. You need some R&R, that kind of thing. Maybe that's the possibility of when you take a risk. Look how far you can go. Yeah, get the highest court card. Let's keep going here. Okay, before I get into the elaborations, let's see. I'm sorry if it's gotten a bit dark. I'm using natural light and it's cloudy today. It's great. It wasn't cloudy when I started this. The risk you take, this is probably why you're stagnant and bored. You're not taking risks. You're not doing any self-care. You're too stubborn. That's probably the endurance is. I feel like it's more stubbornness than endurance. And you're like, I've been through the mill. I can do many things. I can do so many things because I have this endurance. And I'm like, yeah, but you're also stubborn. So I love how service is a thing, and I love that card. It's so cute. But I definitely feel like the universe is like, here, I'm here to serve you. Do you know that moment in Aladdin where Genie turns up and goes, your wish is my command and stuff? Like, that's his service. He's offering you it. The universe is offering you this spoon of goodies. He's offering you this spoon of goodies. And then it goes, okay, you want a different approach? Here's a softer approach. Here's the Empress. Go with the flow. What do you want to do? Why do you want to be bored? You're bored right now, and this is what's coming up for the rest of 2020. Let's see. Eight of Wands. Oh, you actually do take it. Ooh, you do take the risk. Look at that. I think while you're bored, you put those, what you want out there, those manifestations out there. You took the risk and asked, okay? You may not fully wholeheartedly believe it, but you took the risk. That's all that matters, because if you don't take the risks, how would you know? Right? How would you know? Judgment. We have Judgment. Okay, so it's the Karma card. Okay, so it's karma. Okay, is coming your way. Definitely. Either good or bad. I feel like this Five of Swords. People who were like, here, do my, go and get me a copy. Would you please photocopy that? They were treating you as a lower status to them, and they're going to get their comeuppance. That's it. They're getting their comeuppance. Simple as your pit, and because you probably took the risk and walked away. Do you know what I mean? Probably that. King of Swords. Ooh. Okay. King of Swords is all about, again, putting your foot down. You put your foot down and you went, I'm asking the universe. Or maybe you put your foot down too hard and demanded it, and they're like, that's not how it works, mate. What are you doing? That's not how it works. Oh, we got the Devil. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Okay. Got the Devil card. Oh, that just like threw a wrench in the machine there. Good lord. Let's see what it says. Okay. Maybe this Empress is about, I don't know, this is interesting. That Devil's just throwing me off. That's all about manipulation and feeling you are not worth what you are. Do you know, you're not. It doesn't always mean like there's a bad person after you or you've done something wrong. It's not that. It could be also the mental health kind of aspect of it. Like, look how they don't look tortured, but look how they're changed. They can't do things. They can't go on and be together. This couple here. They can't go on and be happy because you're not taking the risks to be happy and have those possibilities. You're not taking the risks. Like, maybe this is a manager. This is a manager or some sort, and they're like, you can't leave. It's not in your contract to look for another job. And you're like, you know what? Put my foot down. I have a becking right. Do you know what I mean? I have a right. I feel like that should be the other way around, actually. Oh, yeah, that should be there. What's more like that? Like, you became the King of Swords, and when you became the King of Swords, you became the King of Pentacles because you took a risk and took another job or another opportunity to better yourself. Because you took care of yourself. You took the Empress and the High Priestess advice here. So look, they're straight after you. They're 2 and 3. So I definitely feel like you heeded the universe's customer service. You heeded the customer service of the universe and took that risk. The overall energy is the Queen of Cups. She is very gentle, okay? She's very soft, she's very gentle. She puts your needs first. Kind of like the Empress, but she's just more emotionally equipped, if that makes sense. The Empress is nurturing and caring, but she would, like, you know, I feel like she's more down to earth, whereas this one's like, she thinks with her heart rather than her head. So maybe this is you need to think with your heart rather than your head. I want to see the outcome here. I want to do another outcome. Let's see. Like, how do you feel? How do you feel at the end of 2020, Group 3? Oh, we got the Hanged Man. Okay, you got a new perspective. Look at how enlightened he is. Look at that. You got very enlightened. You got this beautiful, you know, new perspective on life, because now you have your shield and your sword from the King of Swords, and then you came down to earth and go, look at this opportunity I did because I took a risk, because I was bored. That happens when you're bored. You change things, change the game, change the plans. Do you know? Okay, Group 3, that is your reading. I'm sorry if it's gotten dark over time. I'm using natural light. It's just cloudy, as I said. So I'll leave that there, guys, and I'll see you all very soon. I'll link the 2 decks here I've used, which is the Eye Candy Oracle and the Winter Way. I will link those below. I will see you all very soon.